Hi, it's Malgrad Songbird, the Michelle Bird song. Will Smith was president. Will Smith was Seth, Adam and Eve's third and perfect son, and Robin Birdsong was Azura, Adam and Eve's baby daughter, Seth's wife. Robin is in New York, and she just brought me, or she brought over to my hotel fan, and I'm very grateful. I was surprised and delighted. She made my day. Okay, let's begin with tonight's mainstream and clues to you about Jeffrey Epstein's sex tricks. From the Horn News, Jeffrey Epstein's shocker, secret book, names, September 5th, 2019. TheHornNews.com excerpts. A lawyer for the alleged procurer of young woman for Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell, said hundreds of people could be implicated in an upcoming release of information during a hearing at the Federal District Court in Manhattan on Wednesday. I hope the information in Jeffrey Epstein's Little Black Book is released to the public, and I hope the hundreds of people involved in sex with underage girls are prosecuted. Okay, the article goes on to say Maxwell's lawyer said at the hearing that literally hundreds of pages of investigative reports that mention hundreds of people and 29 depositions, a huge trove of investigative files, and an address book that includes 1,000 names that include some of the world's most rich and powerful people will be released. The exact names remain behind closed doors for now. I hope the exact names are revealed soon. According to the New York Times, those close to Epstein are desperate to distance themselves. A 2015 release by Gawker, however, may offer insight. Still mainstreaming clues to you. In a release titled Jeffrey Epstein's Little Black Book, Redacted, that's redacted, you see that? Names with blacked out phone numbers or addresses is what that means. From inside Epstein's extensive address book is shown. The list includes, but is not limited to, actor Alec Baldwin, former British Prime Minister Tony Blair, top Democratic insider Doug Vance, I never heard of him, former New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg, billionaires Richard Branson. Now you see why these people are so leftist. They're being blackmailed into selling out the country. French modeling scout and alleged procurer Jean-Luc Brunel, singer Jimmy Buffett, the Duke and Duchess of York, that's the Duke, D-U-C-K, is that how you spell it, Duke? It looks like duck. D-U-K-E, that should be, right. Okay, he was, that's Prince Andrew, and this is Fergie. Billionaire Steve Forbes, this surprised me. I thought he was on the up and up. I didn't know he was being blackmailed too. U.S. News and World Report Chairman Eric Gertler. U.S. Ambassador John Huntsman. His father was such a nice man, an honest man. Singer Mick Jagger, who wrote Sympathy for the Devil being Jeffrey Epstein, one of them. Former Senator Ted Kennedy, no wonder he changed the law so that the third world people could come in to America nonstop, and the people who had something to offer America were blocked. The geniuses were blocked. Note, my husband Michael Spear asked the Master, Jesus Christ, Charan Singh, 20th century, if he should pursue an acting career in Hollywood. The master wrote back, "You'd be subjected to unwanted temptations." And he was talking about this very thing. These people were tempted into committing, I wrote it. These people were tempted to participate in criminal activity, photographed, then blackmailed into speaking the satanic global narrative. That's why they sold out humanity. I hope to free my toes. I hope to free to go viral what I've been told. More names from Jeffrey Epstein's Little Black Book. Former Secretary of Defense Henry Kissinger, and he had a powerful position, and he's a total globalist. Now I know it's not that he thinks that's best, he's just being blackmailed into saying so. Media mogul Rupert Murdoch, he owns Fox News. That was a shocker to me. Billionaire George Soros' son, Peter Soros. Is that why George Soros backs Antifa and Black Lives Matter and all these other vile and destructive left-wing groups? Because his son is being blackmailed? Former Secretary of State John Kerry. Former Senate Majority Leader George Mitchell. Former President Bill Clinton. That comes as no surprise. Numerous masseuses around the globe, and many, many others. During the hearing, U.S. District Judge Loretta A. Preska said Wednesday that she was eager to get the documents released to the public and urged the lawyers to come to a conclusion. "We've got to get this done," Preska said. The documents were sealed during a lawsuit filed by an alleged sex slave of Epstein's, Virginia Roberts Giuffre, who settled her lawsuit against the billionaire for an undisclosed sum in 2017. Ms. Giuffre has claimed publicly and in a deposition that she was coerced as a teenager into becoming a sex slave for Mr. Epstein, and later was told to provide sexual services to several of his high-profile associates, including scientists. Note, scientists who say global warming and overpopulation are real problems, Professors, note, who push socialist agenda, Jesus Christ, Govinda Singh Dillon said, "Sex is the basis of life, for life," he said. Note, as we know it, for life as we know it. Satan is now pushing trans, a sexless society. No basis for life. Get it? See the documentary, Genderless Society. Let's see, that's by Jonas Nielsen. He's a Swedish guy, and they're going crazy in Sweden with this genderless society stuff. So anyway, coerces a teenager into becoming a sex slave for Mr. Epstein, and later was told to provide sexual services to several of his high-profile associates, including scientists, professors, and politicians, the New York Times reported. They include Britain's Prince Andrew, who has, of course, vehemently denied, the allegation. One of my UK mainstreamers revealed to me that Prince Harry was told by the satanic globalists to marry the most inappropriate royal, like Fergie was, Meghan Markle. Okay, so there you go. And again, Will Smith for president. Azura, let me show you a better picture of her. This is Zora, my daughter, Robin Birdsong, who is an immaculately conceived child. Her father, Stevie Wonder. And I want to thank her again for my comfort zone. That's the name of my fan. So long, New York. So long, world. Till next time.